Alright, I want to explore Skyhold quite a bit, actually. Several things to do here. There's going to be a lot of dialogue with party members, similar to Haven, so the next few videos will be a bit of that before we head out and do our thing.
I've walked away from too many burning buildings for one lifetime. This place, though, it'll be alright. It's Inquisitor now, isn't it? That'll take some getting used to.
Everyone needs time for this transition.
Time won't help. Purpose does. And I got a load of it. Everyone just got a big hard reason to hate Corypheus. And we already did, but we didn't have a name. You're the surprise, not him.
We left in a hurry, but you got into your old place. Save anything?
Family hammer. It's as stupid as it sounds. It's good to be back at work.
How is this place shaping up as a forge?
Better than Haven ever could be. Not the way I wanted an upgrade, but ever forward.
You've got it all up and running.
Your basics, like always. There's space here for, I don't know what. This place was built for something big. It'll be a job to fill it.
I'll be back later.
I'll be here.
I wonder if maybe we had helped him get into his smithy earlier. Maybe if he would have been able to salvage more stuff or something. I don't know. If any of you guys know something about that, let me know. Alright, so notice there is no masterwork spot for crafting here. We have essentially the same bench that we had back in Haven. Wouldn't mind an upgrade in armor, but you know what? Actually, I don't have any upper tier materials right now. Spare for that, so I think I'm going to go out and collect some more stuff and just kind of go with whatever I find, and we'll worry about getting something of a better quality later. And here, I guess you essentially assign certain decorations to your to Skyhold. We'll get to our private chambers later. That's a okay thing for bed and draperies. Heraldry, I guess that would be flags or banners that hang around different places. And throne room and stuff, whatever. Probably the heraldry that you put down at your camps, too, when you're out exploring. Be interesting to see if those change. We have one throne right now. Be interesting to see what they come up with there. I'd really like to play a dwarven character and get a dwarven theme going in my Skyhold. I think that'd be cool, actually. That's something to look forward to in my next playthrough also. Pretty sure I can't upgrade any of this. I need to go explore some new maps that'll be open to us here pretty shortly. We need to get to the war table and go unlock some stuff. First things first is the trainers. I need to get the trainers here so I can get the instructions I need to get my new specialist skill tree. I want my Reaver trees, so we'll get them unlocked. We've got to do that at the war table too. And I think that only becomes an option once we've met with a certain somebody up there on the ramparts, and so we'll need to go talk to that person too. Which we'll get to, but be nice to go through some dialogue. Look around a little bit. There's a special thing with coal that I uncovered. I don't know if this is I don't know if it happens anyway, but it seemed that it was a result of going around and hearing about some odd things, and then you go ask Cole about them. And he's like, he gives you these fluky reasons for doing them, and you have an option to tell him to stop it. Well, he doesn't like that very much, but he will. Or you can just let him go on and kind of see how it turns out. And later on, you'll find out that there were some results of his weird behavior that were really beneficial to the people here in Skyhold. And then you go back, and once you've discussed all those things with him, I remember getting an Amulet of Power, a special upgraded version of his hat, which is like his helmet, and I think like a dagger or something. I don't remember. But I think it was a result of essentially finishing out that little, I guess you could call it a little hidden side quest there for him. And helping him learn something about himself I think the idea here is, even though he's a spirit, and in every other way he's just another person, and you can even talk to Solus about that, about spirits essentially being people. They may not have a body like you and I necessarily, although Cole appears to have, but they're still people as far as personalities, thoughts, dreams, communicating, intelligence, all that other stuff. From his experience in the Fade, they were no different than you and I. They were just there and we're over here. That would be essentially the only difference. But Cole is over here. He's with us. And so we can teach him how to live among people here and be at home here. I'm sure there's other paths you can take with him. In fact, we've had some opportunities to kick him out altogether and even kill him. So, you know, I'm going to try to go the friendly route.
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the higher stakes, and to the death.
The Court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
Don't worry, Josephine. We'll protect the Empress no matter what.
I pray you're right. If the hints from Therinfor are to be believed, we are all in terrible danger. Orle holds Tevinter at bay. All of Tedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Celine is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orle will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
Does Celine know about the threats against her? Can we send word?
I've sent messages to the Empress, but it's impossible to know if she's received them. I'll arrange for an invitation at your discretion, Inquisitor.
A little worried that there may be a time limit on that. There's some advantage to doing that sooner or later, but there's so many things to do. I don't know. It's going to take a few playthroughs to kind of get it in the back of my head, you know. That kind of, that clock that goes off in the back of your head letting you know that you better go take care of this before it's too late type of deal. I don't know. I guess at some point a lot of this will be repaired. That's the war table there. There's really no point in going right this second. Although I could go get some missions started, I guess. But, I want to do some talking to some people first. Can't even get through there. That'll open up eventually. Alright, so we start with our keep and ruins, and I guess we can essentially upgrade it a lot.
Look at this place. It's a bloody palace it is. Fit for a king, eh?
I think this will probably change as we start passing milestones or major events in the storyline. We can also look around and see the location of our followers and any little side quest activities or whatever to do here. We need to go talk to a certain somebody up on the walls too.
So, Inquisitor. It is Inquisitor now, right? Remember that war we talked about stopping? Full of little baddies I can stick with little arrows. That's not a friggin' archdemon, is it? Droste, what did I step in?
Let me know what she says. I could use some clarification myself.
It's swearing, not praying. She doesn't answer. Not like she's supposed to. I know what happened to you. Or what everyone here thinks happened. It seems... I don't know what it seems.
I can't help you if you don't explain what's wrong exactly.
It's got to be nonsense, doesn't it? We're kind of screwed if it isn't. I mean, that Coryphi thing. A Magister, right? Story is, he cracked the Golden City. But that's a hazy dream. If not, Seat of the Maker, real thing. A seat needs a book, so the Maker, real thing. Fairy stories about the start and end of the world, real things. It's too much, isn't it? How pretty are you that I actually think this shite is possible?
I like to hear this. The pretty part, not the overwhelmed by everything part.
Oh sure, don't mind the bung ripped through the heavens, love. Primp and toss and all is well. What I want is to get everything back to business as usual. A nice simple system with simple problems. Helps me, helps people, helps you. In that order, for now.
I'm hoping you'll stick around. Never know what might interest you.
Sometimes you do know, Lady Harold.
Love Sarah. Really do.
Back, yeah? Always good.
Are things playing out the way you expected?
Cassandra laid it out, right? You're the big hat now. Gonna make everything the way it should be. Praying's nice, I suppose. Coryphi's bit, though. Shite.
Corypheus.
Coryphiness.
Corypheus.
Sack Splash. I know his name. Doesn't deserve the respect of me saying it, does he?
So you like to have fun. The Inquisition seems an odd fit. Why are you really here?
I like 'em tall, apparently. And to help people.
It's starting to sound like you're looking for something more.
It is. Mostly. Okay, fine. There's talk and... I want to see.
See what?
I don't know. I've got all this chantry stuff in my head, and it makes sense, right? But it's fuzzy. I want to see if it's all really real. I just don't know if I want to really know. So I'm selfish. It's all for me. Count yourself lucky, I guess.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Alright, we can talk to her later. We get the tavern door open, but I think all that comes from talking to a certain person on the walls. Like this right here, I think eventually becomes our armory.
Here, tell the commander that this is the perfect spot for the
Oh,
armor.
there you go, okay.
Ma'am, right away.
Alright, and so we don't even have lights on in here yet. Let me get some candles into place. There's Cassandra, let's holler at her real quick. I love this.
Good book?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, are you blushing?
What would I have to blush about?
You tell me.
It's of no interest to you, I'm certain. It's a book.
I can see that.
It's one of Varric's tales. Swords and Shields. The latest chapter.
Really?
So you like to read? What's wrong with that?
It's frivolous. There are more important things for me to do.
Why don't I believe you?
It's literature. Smutty literature. Whatever you do, don't tell Varric.
Maybe I should read that book.
You? No!
Why not me?
You're the Inquisitor.
Oh, I see.
They're terrible. And magnificent. And this one ends in a cliffhanger. I know Varric is working on the next. He must be. You could ask him to finish it. Command him to... Pretend you don't know this about me.
Awesome. Caught her reading porn. That's too funny.
Have you met this friend of Varric's, Inquisitor?
Not yet. No.
It had better not be who I think it is. I will wring that little bastard's neck.
Why? Who do you think it is?
Someone Varric claimed he could not contact. Someone the Inquisition, indeed all of Theidas, desperately needed. I'll reserve judgment until I know for certain. No need to have that rogue screaming persecution yet again.
So, that book you were reading?
Yes, what of it?
So under that taciturn shell beats a true romantic heart?
Why must it be an accusation? Romance is not the sole province of dithering ladies in frilly dresses. It is passion. It is being swept away by the pursuit of an ideal. What is not to like about that?
Oh, I quite agree with you.
Then why are you laughing at me?
I wasn't.
I will never hear the end of this, will I?
Can't wait to tell Varric about this.
Inquisitor, huh? Well, you've got the fortress for it. Speaking of which, when you've got a second, there's something I want to show you.
What did you want me to come see?
Here, come on. I'll show you.
Why am I dressed like this?
You'll see. Come on. It'll be worth your time, I promise. Evening. Iron Bull. My merc band just joined up.
Tanner. I'm from Jader. Well, near Jader.
Mira. I was guard captain for Lady Pendel. Signed on after shit blew up at the Conclave. Share a drink? Who's your friend?
This is Grim. She doesn't talk much.
Huh.
So, you ready to kill some demons? Or Venatori, or whatever that Corypheus asshole is?
This isn't just about killing. We're helping the Inquisitor save the world and build the next empire.
Well, long as I get paid, I'm happy. That's why I signed up.
I just couldn't spend my whole life on a farm. Needed to live a little, you know.
What about you, Mira? Why'd you join up? I thought you were serving some noble.
I saw what happened at Haven. The Inquisitor staring down that monster and his archdemon. I don't sing the chant of light as much as I should. But you can't see something like that and not believe.
Well, Grim and I should find our tents. Thanks for the drink.
It's pretty cool. We get a perspective on the where our people stand, you know?
I know every soldier under my command. You don't have that option, but a few faces might help.
It was good to get their perspective.
Yeah. Sounds like we could use an easy win for boys like Tanner. And vets like Mira have seen enough to be wary. You've got a good army coming along. Remember that. No matter what comes next.
Alright, thanks for watching. We'll go talk to some more party members and explore the castle a bit more and see what there is to see. Thanks for watching, and guys, if you want to subscribe, hit that button over my head for more Inquisition. Click the top box. For all my videos, click the bottom box, and I will catch you guys on the next one.